a lot of people here that I've not met before. I've been seeing them online. God bless you. Now, um, one thing that I believe every musician must strive to attain, which I see that is missing in many quarters, is originality. Even though it's a very popular word, many of us think we understand originality, but if you look around, I see that a lot of people are not really original. And in the true sense of originality, some people will say nothing is actually original. We everything we do is learned. Someone must have done it before. So there's a crumb of um, whatever has been before in everything we do that is called new. Okay. But even in spite of that, there is still what is called originality in musicianship. You see, let me make an example of BBO, Emma, oh my God. There are some people that Emma, oh my God has been singing for a while. Then he did some comedy. Then he came back into music. And there is something about his style of music that is just him. If you look at somebody like, let me say, Pelumi, Deborah, Abil Jomu, all these singers, they have something about them that you cannot really, when you hear it, you just know that, oh, this is this person. And something about originality is by the time you see someone who tries to copy them, the next thing that everybody will be saying is that, oh, he's trying to sound like Lawrence Oyo. So you can never beat another person in their own game, but nobody can beat you at your own game. If you stay original to yourself, nobody can beat you at being yourself. Because personally, like me, I just do my thing. I don't really think about whether I'm tush or I'm not tush or I speak uh, any better English. I just want to communicate, and that's originality for me. So, in trying to be another person, you can lose yourself, and you will not be able to even capture anything. There is nothing like uh, I want to win the world. No one is sent to the world. There is no one musician that can conquer the world. There is no one musician that is sent to the whole world. And once you understand that, you are going to carve your own niche. I also tell people that, there are some words that people say, this guy is a local champion. I tell people, be a local champion than trying to conquer the entire world. First, conquer your own environment. Have you conquered Ijebu if you are from Ijebu? Before you say you want to sell to the whole of Nigeria, have you conquered Lagos? Have you conquered your street? Okay? Even though you are thinking globally, but you act locally. So no one is sent to the world. You have to win your immediate environment first, then you expand. So in being original, let me say this again. Somebody is looking for, people are looking for, let me say, um, a Yoruba singer, but not your usual Yoruba singer, not the Akbala Yoruba singer, but maybe a Yoruba singer with a flavor of jazz. And we don't have anyone doing that. But everyone wants to do what another person has done. I'm trying to remember the name of all the popular Yoruba singers that we have. We have Tope Alabi. Okay. And let me tell you something. If somebody wants to invite Tope Alabi to come and sing, they will think of Tope Alabi. If they cannot get Tope Alabi, they will have to look for a Temu version of Tope Alabi, the one that they can hire at a lower price that will still sound like Tope Alabi, but you can never be paid like Tope Alabi. When you are a Temu version of Tope Alabi, they will not pay you like Tope Alabi. Oman can't be Tope Alabi. Sorry for speaking Yoruba. That person sings like Tope Alabi, so call her. If Tope Alabi charges 10 million, they want to give you 100,000 because you are the Temu version. So, but your own original version is that you sing Yoruba songs, and your Yoruba songs are like a fusion of jazz. And that is what is going to, set you apart, and that is what is going to sell you. But instead of doing that, you want to do exactly what Bidemi Olaba is doing. Now, Bidemi Olaba has already conquered that part. There will be another Temu version of Bidemi Olaba in that path. If your music is Igbo music, there is a flavor for every genre or for every language in music that we can achieve. You can build an R&B version of Yoruba music. You can build a rock version of Yoruba music. Because there are some people that love Yoruba language and they want to hear Yoruba language in jazz, in classical, in R&B, in a lot of other genres that they've not heard. And that's why you see somebody like Sumisola Gbade, when she came with her version, she was doing some Yoruba songs with some flavor of alternative. And it just went like that. So try to have that's your own niche. You cannot be everybody. What I see, I'm in Nigeria now, what I see that happens in Nigeria is anytime something trends, that is what everybody wants to do. There was a time everybody was singing like Mali music. Everybody I met that time, they were singing like Mali music. Now, I see a lot of young guys want to sing like Lawrence Oyor because Lawrence Oyor is having 200 million views on YouTube. God did not send you to where Lawrence Oyor is sent. Now, we have okay, now okay, we're in the podcast world now. Everybody's a podcaster now. And speaking, the podcast is pure nonsense. Everybody just doing nonsense podcast. You see, you have to find your path and walk in your path. What is your path? As a singer, not everybody can lead. That is another issue. You are a singer, and the next thing you want to become an artist, you want to be like the lead artist, and you want to be the one that they call and your name is on the billboard. You want to do concerts where you do flyer and you bring 20 people in the flyer. Their photo will be small. Your photo can be big. That is your goal. So that when they see, they say, oh, this is the real artist. These are the but there are singers that all they can be is a background singer, and they will really excel in being a background singer. I'm hearing network. Why? Please, am I not clear?
You're clear, sir. You're clear. You're very clear.
Okay. Okay.
You're very clear.
Now you see, being a background vocalist might be your niche, and you don't need to become a like the main guest singer at every event. You don't need to become the Efe Nathan. You can just be the background singer of an Efe Nathan or another Efe Nathan. You cannot. So if you know this, you discover that you do well and you really excel. But you need to do it very well. You need to be the best background vocalist that anybody can call for. So you first need to, okay, what is my strength? I can do background vocals very well. Then just go for it. Everybody doesn't have to have an album cover. Everybody doesn't have to have online praise, online worship, online, you gather people. You shall want to do a video of yourself. Everybody doesn't have to be like that. Every musician doesn't have to play gigs. I know musicians that never leave their house. All they do is stems. You build stems for other artists. Build stems. Just help them develop the soundtrack, the backing tracks they are then going to use for their concerts. I saw Davido commenting Cobams last a few weeks ago about the Five Alive concert that I was doing. Cobams did not leave his house, but it was Cobams that did all the stems for all his concerts. That might be your own niche. Your own niche might be mixing. Your own niche might be production. Your own niche might be party music. Your own niche might be to teach. Like me personally, I play multiple musical instruments and I sing, I write, but my major is teaching. And that's why I teach. That's why I established an academy. I go, I teach. I find it easy for me to teach and to speak to people. I write books easily. I'm writing another book now that will come out in few weeks. Shame only advertise. So carve your niche. Know what you do and just do it in your own way. So if you're a sound engineer here, I have a mix camp for sound engineers coming up on the 30th and 31st in Ibadan, and you can join online. You can see it on seller.com/mixcamp. Okay, now that's just by the way. As the originality is that one word that I'm trying to flog today. Just stay in your lane and don't be discouraged. I know that a lot of musicians get discouraged, especially in gospel music, because when you are not getting paid or getting paid enough, you get discouraged. And this is my last word that I'm going to say. If you are getting discouraged as a musician, maybe you cannot feed yourself, you cannot feed your family because you are trying to do this thing and it's not happening. This is my advice, and I've advised people a lot around this line. If your music cannot pay your bills, pay your house rent, send your children to school, and do all those things, find one job that you can do that will give you some money. It might be to do POP. It might be to paint house. Don't let that ego of I'm a music minister put you down and you become a beggar. Find one job that is tangible like this. And then the money you make from all those things, put it into the passion and build what you need to build. God bless you.